Hiya, it's Sunday the 2nd of September. It's just after 7 in the morning. I'm on my way to work and it's my last day before a week off, and it's going to be an exciting week. So this week, my plans are, on Monday, it's just a chill day. We're not going to do hardly anything whatsoever. Tuesday, my wife's got an appointment to have her nails done, and I've no idea what she'll be having done as yet. And I've got an hospital appointment, the one that I cancelled last week, for me gammy hand. Because, like I said, I wasn't willing to hang around 4 hours while doctor was running behind. Wednesday, we're off to the coast and we're going to Cleethorpes for a few days, and we actually stay in at the campsite that I used to go to as a kid, where my gran and granddad had a caravan. So I'm looking forward to see how all that's changed. I'm hoping you can hear me okay. I know it's a bit loud because I'm on a major road, so I do apologise over that. But I'm actually trying a new microphone. I'm actually using the Purple Panda lav mic, and I hope it sounds okay because I haven't reviewed this back as yet. But if it doesn't, it's a bit late because I've just recorded all this section. The Purple Panda mic wasn't expensive. It cost me 10 quid on Amazon. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And if you are after a cheap lapel mic, it does a semi-decent job, because I've just had a quick listen, so that's how I can say that. I know the sound quality is not as good as the more expensive mics, but for what you get in this package, it's a brilliant little mic, because it comes with the mic itself, a little dead cat, and a few adapters. Until I get to the train station, I'll leave it here for now. It's Wednesday the 5th of September. I'm at the Sheffield station, and my wife and I are on our way to Cleethorpes, and today is Freddie Mercury's birthday. He would have been 72 years old. Do apologise, let's wait for it to finish. Let's try it again. So Freddie would have been 72 today. Come on. So as I was saying, Freddie should have been 72 today, and it's odd to believe that it's so many years since he passed. It is incredible that amount of time has just flown. So, yep, we're on this way to Cleethorpes. I don't think I'll be able to record on the train because it is rush hour, and I've got a feeling the train is just going to be absolutely packed. So I'll talk to you guys when we hit the coast. I finally made it to Cleethorpes, and I thought I'd have a quick walk on the beach. It's a bit overcast and a bit breezy, so I hope you can hear me okay. But as beaches go, it's not too bad. Just facing the wind, so I do apologise while I'm spinning round. So hopefully you can hear me okay. So yeah, it's about a 5-10 minute walk from the caravan we're staying at to the beach, and there's not many people out today, which is understandable with the weather. As you can see, it's really cloudy and overcast, and even though there's a breeze in the air, it's a bit chilly, but it's not too bad. And I think I'm even got away without the jacket, but I didn't want to risk that because if it does rain, I don't particularly want to get soaked. So I'm on the beach, just heading up towards the water's edge, and hopefully the tide won't come in, because I don't particularly want to have to call Coast Guard out, because like an idiot I've got stranded. But touch wood, I should be okay. But knowing my luck, it'll be helicopter rescue time. But if that is the case, I'd have some amazing video, so it would all come out positive in the end. So the fun part's about to start. I've got to find my way back to the caravan, and my sense of direction is totally non-existent. So I'm not holding up much hope of being able to find it without having to look at my phone, because I cheated and I did put it on Google Maps as a parking zone, because I know what I'm like, and I know for a fact at some point I will get lost. But the place may be big, but I'm hoping it's not going to be that big, and already I know I've gone the wrong direction. There's not many ways you can go, but like I said, I managed to go the wrong way to start with. So this place seems quiet at the moment, but obviously it is September and out of season. I found the backside of the swimming baths. Let's go and have a quick look while we're around here. I know it's quiet at the moment, but I think the pool may be shut with it being off season. But it doesn't look too bad for the water slides. Yeah, it's definitely shut because there's no water going down. But you've got two different slides. Let me just get a bit better angle. So you've got an insane one there that looks like it's got a vortex attached to it, and then there's the one that goes round. Let's try and follow it for you, and a bit of a spiral, and then to the end. So this is the swimming pool area, and I do apologise that it's actually closed, and if we do come again when it's season, I will actually have a proper look round at that. So let's see what else there is. As play areas go, it's not actually too bad for what we've got round here, because as you can see, there's little climbing frame area, swings, you've got a fair size picnic area, and obviously that goes into the swimming pool, which I reckon the indoor pool may be open, even though the outdoor pool, or the outdoor slide area is closed. But like I said, it is off season. There's a bungee trampoline over there. Let me see if I can get it. Bear with me. So there's a bungee trampoline there for the kids to go on. And like I said, there's not many people around using stuff with it being off season. It's now Thursday and I've had to come to the Greenwich Meridian line, if I can pronounce that right. It's actually the line that separates the eastern to the western hemispheres, and there's only certain places it's marked on land. There's here in Cleethorpes, there's Withensea, and I can't remember where the others are. I should have really researched this a bit more before I started. As you can see, it is a gorgeous day, so I hope the sun isn't blinding you, which is behind me. This is the Greenwich Meridian line. So the line itself, let's move at it some. So the line itself represents 0 degrees longitude, which is used for navigation and time apparently, which I don't understand. My glasses is falling off. I don't understand all that sort of things because me and intelligence do not go together whatsoever. That was just a little look of the Meridian line. I'm just heading my way back to the caravan and hopefully I'll be able to find it today, unlike when I tried yesterday and went the total wrong way, as I said. Last night I didn't have a too bad night's sleep. I always find it awkward when I'm in a strange bed to start with sleeping. So it weren't the best night's sleep ever, but it was better than I thought it was going to be, being in a strange place. It's a bit bright this morning. It's only just after 7, and as you can see, I'll try not to blind you all, it is a nice morning. We've got the little miniature railway behind me, and in front there's actually a nature reserve which is mud flats, but there's not much happening on there at the moment with the time of day it is. Obviously all the birds are up and about, and I think we've already had the breakfast because none of them seem to be going to it. Let's just spin back round and carry on this journey. As I said, I'm just on my way back to the caravan. Hopefully I will be able to find it. So fingers crossed. And today we're going to head into the town centre for fish and chips, which if you come to the coast, you've got to have fish and chips. And especially seeing as Grimsby, which is only a few miles from Cleethorpes, is actually a fishing port, and if you don't get good fish and chips around here, there is something totally wrong, as Grimsby fish is some of the best you can get, well, I'd say anywhere. The building that you can see at the centre of the screen in the distance is an old World War I river defence fortress. There's a couple of these in the river. I do apologise that the screen's moving a lot, but I'm on the max zoom on my phone and it's really hard to keep it steady. So yep, that's an old river defence that was built in World War I. I will insert a photo of it here so you can see a bit of look of what it looks like. Oh! Oh! Mummy. I'm just at the end of a little mini break. Weather today, it's a bit chilly, but it is a bright morning. Yesterday it did end up raining a bit in the afternoon. Well, I say a bit, it absolutely hammered it down. But it hasn't spoiled as a couple of days away. Let me just get off the cycle path, because I know how annoying it is when people walk on them. So yeah, yesterday weather did spoil a bit with the rain, but there's nothing you can do about it. We just made the most of it, and luckily we got stuff done in the morning. Today the train back home is at about 5:20 this evening. So let me just move out of where we've got a jogger coming down. So like, the train's at 5:20, and with no plans on anything really up to then. We're just going to take it easy, enjoy his break. So I thought I'd just go for a walk while it's nice and see what it's like at this end of the camp. We've done a little train ride around the camp because there's a road train, and that video will be added as a bonus video probably Wednesday. So please do hit the notification bell and subscribe if you haven't, and you'll find out when that video is uploaded. And I'm just going to carry on, walk up this long cycle path. I think it's heading towards the yacht club. I'm hoping I'm heading the right direction, because that part of the camp is the actual same part where my gran had her caravan, and when we did the road train, all I could tell is where the caravan used to be is now a golf course. So obviously I couldn't go and have a look, see how that's changed, because I didn't particularly want to be whacked on head with a ball and so on shot info. We're coming to 10 o'clock in the morning, and these people have got way too much energy for this time of day. I think if I attempted that, I'd be dead. I've just found the entrance of a part of a campsite I actually used as a kid, so I'm just going to have a walk down there and see what we can see. So like I said, this is the entrance I actually walked down many times as a child, coming back to the caravan. If I'd walked from the train station along the promenade and along the top, so you weren't using main roads, you was just using sandbanks as it was then. There was no fancy paths like there is now. So let's see how much it's changed. Yeah, back in the day there was none of these bungalows. It was just a path down. There used to be, to the section here, that used to be a scout hut, which I think actually may still be there. Let's have a look, see if that is. if it is, I'll be amazed. So I think that's where the Scout Hut may have been. But obviously you're talking a fair few years back now. So I honestly can't remember too well. Another bungalow has been made. I don't believe how much it has actually changed round here. Like I said, there is none of this whatsoever. We've got the yacht club just behind these trees, which you may have seen the masts of the yachts, but we'll get a better view of that when we get round the corner. So yeah, it's total change round here. There never used to be a car park here. If you wanted to come to the beach, you end up having to walk. So like there's a yacht club just there, pan around. I'm not sure what this is because it was never here. Back to the, it's actually a nature reserve now. In the background you've got a wind farm, and if you carried on to the right of the wind farm, it's actually the golf courses now. There you go. Let's have a quick look around nature reserve. And hopefully I won't get lost, but as I said before, it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever if I did, because like I said, that's me all over. If you need to turn right to get somewhere, more than likely I'll turn left, end up the total wrong direction. Like I said, I don't know where I'm heading. I hope you can hear me with all this wind, because it is a bit breezy, as you may hear, and as you can see from the wind turbines, they're all moving nicely, so it gives you an idea of the sort of breeze we got. Like I said, it's not that cold, it's just a bit fresh. I'm on my way back to the caravan, and like I said, I don't believe how much it's actually changed. It's unrecognisable, that area. All those bungalows. It's good what they've done to it, but you always do have that bit. It's a shame that it's changed, but I do know things move on and I've got to adapt and change, and yeah, it probably is for the best, but it still doesn't help that bit of the nostalgia, and meh, it's no longer like that, so you can't go back somewhere and it instantly bring back memories because it looks the same. But like I said, I understand why they've done what they've done, and they've done a very nice job of it. It's just not the same anymore. But I'd still come back, and I know my wife and I will come back at some point, because for a weekend away it is a nice little place. So if you ever do come up to Cleethorpes, do have a look round Thorpe Park, whether you're staying there or not. It is a nice little camp. Well, it's not little, it's a large camp. So yeah, look it up, see if you like it, and give it a try. For amenities, there's different things. Like I said, there's a road train which is free, and that takes roughly an hour, they say, to do a full circuit, which, just to kill a bit of time, is good. There's a swimming pool, the arcade, fish and chip shop, Burger King. There's even a zorbane pool where you get inside the big balls and run around playing silly sods on the water. A climbing wall, trampolines. It's got everything kids need. And if the train is running, if you do go to the pool, you can always use the train to get back to your caravan. So it is good for that. By all accounts, it's not the cheapest of places, but with what I've seen, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, give it a look, see what you think, and if you like it, come along. I'm now back home, so thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please do hit the notification bell and subscribe if you haven't. And as always, look after yourselves, take care, and talk later.